Hello and welcome to IeshaNyreeTV, where we talk voiceover and creativity and whatever else is on the agenda for tonight. So happy May Day! It's May, the lusty month of May. But I'm not going to do anything inappropriate in this recording, just so either you can keep watching or you can be greatly disappointed, depending on who you are. So today I want to talk a little bit about surprises, which is funny. I've never been a huge fan of surprises, and I realize as I get older it's because at the time the people in my life were really bad at surprises. I mean, surprises, what makes a surprise great is it's something that makes you happy. That's the best part about surprise. And most of the time I had people that would surprise me with something that I didn't even really want. It's like, oh, thank you for this, thing that you got for free at the grocery store. Yay. And also, I would usually guess what the surprise was going to be because people didn't do a good job of covering their tracks. So, surprises, I've only recently started to enjoy the thrill of a surprise. Yesterday, when I opened my pack from the awesome company Sweetwater's with great customer service, they surprised me with some candy. That is kind of their trademark. So for me, I was like, wow, this is the first time I ordered from them. Yay! And it was a fun surprise because it was something I wasn't expecting, and I still got the wonderful item that I ordered. So how does this relate to voiceovers? Sometimes when you are creating characters and auditioning for new characters, sometimes it's really cool to be able to offer up something a little more and surprise your producer, surprise the client. They love that. There are a couple caveats too. So the surprises in this category, that you still have to give them what they want. So the surprise is something a little bit extra that they weren't expecting. Case in point, I was doing an audition for a teen girl. They had written out specifics for a teen girl and they asked for 3 takes. So I thought about it, I looked at it, and I said, okay, based on the description, I can do a teen girl. Oh my gosh, I could totally do a teen girl, and it would have been great, and it would have been totally fine. And so I did a take like that. Then I decided, well, maybe she's not a snooty teen girl. Maybe I did another take. And maybe she's really, really anxious and overeager about everything. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. I played that one too. Then for my 3rd take, I knew this was my last chance to really do something to stand out. That's where I put in the surprise character. I decided to totally, and keep in mind, I didn't know a lot about the script. I decided to totally go off the deep end and say, okay, what would be a surprise? What would be something not expected? So then I decided to present a totally apathetic, angry at the world teenager who really just didn't want anything to do with borderline emo. Yeah, whatever. I guess we'll just do this then. As if. Something totally out of the blue. Still fit in the category they said. They said they wanted a teenager. They said they wanted teen voices. I gave them the script, and I gave them 3 separate takes. And they loved it. They were like, wow, you know what? We did not expect that to happen, and it was a really great audition. So, it's something to keep in mind. You can come up with a surprise. Just think of a different angle in a different way, still being true to yourself, where you can present the character. Now, here are the caveats. The times to not try a surprise is when you've already got the gig and you are in the booth. Here's what I mean. They already liked whatever you did. They liked it. They loved it. It's like, baby, we love you. We got you. You got the job. You got the gig. So when you are going to deliver the final project, keep in mind, it's already been through a bunch of other people that already approved it. And they're looking for you to deliver what they asked you to deliver. So it's not a surprise if you don't get them what they asked for. Then it's a hassle. And the last thing you want to do is make the client work harder than they have to do. You're trying to make things easy for them. You are efficient, you are on top of it, you are a pro, and you really want to show them that, hey, I see your problem and I'm going to make this whole process so easy for you. You're not even going to have to worry about it. I'm going to present the best voice. So don't hassle your client. And now is not the time to go into it thinking, oh, you know what, I have a better concept of this whole thing. I'm going to take this in a totally different direction. Stop! abort mission. No, no, that is not your job. You are not there to provide a whole directorial standpoint to your client. That is not your job at all. That is their job. Your job is to deliver the flawless voice representation. People do this in acting too. No, don't try to tell the director how to direct. It's just no, it's just not going to work, and it really doesn't work when you do voiceover too. So once you get in there, once you're hired for the gig, please present to them what they ask for. Now, how you can do a surprise is if there's improv time, you can improv a scenario or something, or a reaction in character. In character. Not a brand new character. In character. Unless suddenly they want something totally crazy. But let me guarantee you that's probably not going to happen. So, once you get the part, go with that. Another time to not pull out great surprises is not giving them what they want. So in my scenario, I used a teenage girl. The specs had said they wanted a teenage girl. They wanted a teenage girl. The specs did not say they wanted a baby. It did not say it wanted a grumpy old man. It did not say it wanted a chill older woman from California. It said it wanted a teenage girl. So no matter what the rest of the scripts and the rest of the specifics said, even if I got a copy of the whole script, if they're asking for something specific, give them what they want. Period. I mean, that's the bare minimum you can do. Follow the directions. If they want a teenage girl, give them a teenage girl. That is not the time to say, well, I don't do a teenage girl really well, so I'm going to give them what I do. And that is an old woman. Lovely. And probably the best old woman voice ever. But that's not what they're looking for. Remember, all these people have written and they have a concept and they're doing this whole thing. You're not going to be right for every single part. That's okay. There's plenty of work for everyone. So look at the specs, find out ways to give fun little Easter egg surprises. Give them what they want, but just maybe something a little bit extra. It's kind of like with extra credit. It's not extra credit if you didn't do the baseline work. So it's something a little bit extra that sets you apart. Not something totally brand new, pretty much saying, hey, I know what you said, but I'm just going to do whatever I feel like. Okay? But you wouldn't do that because you're a consummate professional and you're going to be awesome. So that's a little bit about how to surprise your audience with your characters, just to give them something a little extra, a little special on top of everything else. Hope this helps. Would love to hear your comments on this, so go ahead and feel free to leave any comments below. Make sure you take a look at our other videos. We're racking up a whole bunch. It's exciting. Check out my website, check out my other Twitter page, and all that fun stuff. Hope you're having a great evening, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.